We are pleased to welcome, once again, Jody O'Donnell Ames, the founder and president of an organization called Hope Loves Company. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you, too.
We met each other at a great event. Describe the Raspberry Awards for making a difference.
It's incredible. Angelica and Russ,
Berry, yeah.
Right,
and the late Russ Berry.
Have created is such a tribute and such an honor to be a part of that. The day, as you well know, is about celebrating people doing good things and inspiring, really.
Unsung heroes.
You have a hard job because you have to continuously say what you do is amazing.
Well, no, we should tell folks that I've been proud to host, humbled to host the event since its inception. And I've met so many incredible people like yourself. You were one of the $5,000 prize winners. Describe Hope Loves Company, the story behind it.
Hope Loves Company is a journey. Basically in 1995, when I was 29 years old, my husband was diagnosed with ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease. And to be honest, I didn't know much about it. We had a toddler at home, and basically we were told that, and the way I look at it is our lives were cut short because my dreams were with my husband and my child and thinking about having another child and our lives ahead of us. And you know, at that moment it was at the University of Pennsylvania. Now what? Now what do we do? So Hope Loves Company started when he passed in 2001. And I started to think about children who have loved ones living with ALS and the journey they go on and how many of them are caregivers and how their lives change. I saw what happened to my daughter. Right. My husband at the time of his passing he was ventilated, he had a feeding tube, he was speechless, he was paralyzed. And our daughter was 2.5 to 8 years old during that time. And I recognized the things that she said to me, such as, well, all of the other dads. But I also recognized that she had an understanding, a level of understanding about life and about compassion that maybe another 8 or 9-year-old would not have had.
What a profound impact.
A profound impact.
You remarried.
I did remarry. So I started working as a director of communications in Philadelphia. You have a great memory. My husband delivered a book called What Did You Learn Today? He was not my husband at the time, but I was working with children, and he brought his late wife's book, who had written it for her 2 children. She had died of ALS.
So the gentleman you married?
Yes, Warren Ames.
Lost his wife to ALS.
He did. In 6 months, I had 6 years, they had 6 months, 2 days before Christmas, 2 little children. And you know, Steve, what she said when she received her diagnosis was, who will raise my children? That was all she cared about. And it's hard for me to even say that now as a mother of 3 children. And I think that whole experience of now raising 3 children, who all lost a parent to ALS before the age of 11, opened my eyes to not only the challenges that they go through, but the way that we can encourage survival and create even stronger adults.
What do they need? And your organization help them help provide for them?
They need to be, first of all, recognized. They need our society to recognize that there are children who are loving someone with ALS every day instead of having the possibility of getting better. These people are battling new and unknown challenges. So maybe today you can lift a fork. Maybe tomorrow you need to be fed. Maybe you can have a conversation, and then maybe you're vented and you rely on a Toby to speak.
A what?
A Toby, which is it's a computer-based. Steve Gleason uses it.
Yes.
And so you would use your computer to communicate with your 6-year-old son. And Steve Gleason just had another baby, so I'm sure that his daughter will be raised to hear that voice through that technology. And so our children some of them are, they have, today's kids, right? They're doing everything that they do. Your kids have homework,
Yep.
they have school events, then they come home. And I know a child right now who's not doing well in school, even though he's so brilliant, because he comes home and he's caregiving.
Does he have a parent
His
who's dealing
dad lives
ALS?
with ALS. And,
How do you help a child like that? Because I know you have camps.
So we have free camps across the nation. And we get that's the first and foremost, because many children have never met another child who's in their situation. So if they can come to camp and feel quote unquote normal for a weekend and make new friends,
Right.
and make new contacts that they can reach out to and have that support system. Also learning coping skills while at camp.
By the way,
So
you're in 5 states, 18 camps?
we're in 5 states, and as of today, we're making an announcement. We are adding a Chicago camp.
Oh, is that right?
With the Les Turner Foundation, yeah. So we're
A lot of it is fundraising, isn't it?
it's a lot of fundraising, grant writing, really, more than anything to get, and partnerships to get our camps out. But camp is just the beginning, and then our ongoing goal is to really start talking about how to support children, because there's anticipatory grief, there's grief in general, there's trauma, there's anxiety, there's depression, and I think this is across a lot of diseases. So I'm not just specifically saying this is for ALS, but for children, caregivers, and children who are in the capacity of providing on a daily basis help, assistance.
In a few seconds left, why do you call these children unsung heroes? Before I let you out of here, you call them unsung heroes.
Why do I call them that?
Yeah, why are they unsung heroes?
Well, because, they teach me so much. They teach me every day. I might be having a bad day. I've been doing this for a while. Sometimes I get tired and grumpy. And then I see a 6-year-old who is, providing care, maybe helping feed a dad, or I see right now
A few seconds, go ahead.
There are a few children in Yardley, dad's getting trached, and they're all picking up and helping each other get to school, and mom's at the hospital, and I see these children who are doing something incredible, and
they are heroes.
And no one's really celebrating them,
Well,
but we are.
We're
We are
trying
for
to
sure.
recognize them, and we admire and respect the work that you are doing, and also everyone else who's been recognized by the very foundation, the awards for making a difference. It was a really good choice with you and everyone else. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Check you out next time.
I'm so
Thank
grateful.
you.
Thank you.
We're grateful.
The preceding program has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of Caucus, New Jersey has been provided by the Russell Berry Foundation, Summit Medical Group, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, St. Joseph's Health, the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, New Jersey Resources, and by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. Caucus, New Jersey has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.